Hi, welcome to Movie Video Games, a show on video games based on movies. I'm your host, Matt Bradley-Tschirgi. This time around, we're looking at Cliffhanger for the NES. The film and game came out in '93 after the soft box office grosses of Rocky V, Oscar, and Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. Sylvester Stallone needed another hit. Fortunately, Cliffhanger was a smash by all accounts. Stallone co-wrote the screenplay and allegedly ghost-directed much of the film, although Renny Harlin of Die Hard 2 fame is the credited director here. This is a flick with intense action sequences set in the gorgeous Rocky Mountains with more than a little bit of cheese. The opening scene where Stallone's lover falls to her death was spoofed both in Jim Carrey's scatological Ace Ventura When Nature Calls and the underrated Leslie Nielsen comedy Spy Hard. Yeah, that's the one with the Weird Al Yankovic opening credit sequence. It takes a bit for the plot to get started, but once it does, Cliffhanger easily becomes one of Stallone's better efforts not named Rocky or Rambo. The video game was published by Sony ImageSoft and developed by Spidersoft. It's a side-scrolling action game for the NES that plays like a Ninja Gaiden knockoff made by JoJo the Intern. After a brief cutscene sets up the convoluted plot from the film, you get to play as Gabe, the character played by Sly in the movie. You fight through piles of snow, rabid wolves, and skinny birds as you venture up the snowy mountains. Gabe has jumps that would make the Incredible Hulk jealous, big and floaty. He gets a generous health bar, but the hit detection is weak and often finicky. Good thing there are a lot of platforming sequences over large spike pits that are often quite dangerous. Visually, Cliffhanger looks like an early NES game. To call the backgrounds minimalist would be too generous a term. The tiny character sprites make the levels have too much empty spaces. It's a real challenge to do simple maneuvers like grabbing onto ropes to shimmy across them. You have to hit them just right, otherwise you'll fall through them over and over again. This feels like it was made with the same engine as Hook on the NES, based on the Spielberg Peter Pan movie. Even the character model for Robin Williams looks similar to Sylvester Stallone. You'll probably want to skip Cliffhanger on the NES. Hard platforming, turgid action, and floaty controls do not a fun game make. This one qualifies as being so bad it's funny, yet it's nearly impossible to play due to the broken controls. Well, this is Matt Bradley-Tschirgi with Movie Video Games. Please leave comments below to tell me what you thought of the show and suggest video games I should cover based on the next episode. Remember, they have to be games based on movies. Hasta la vista, baby.